Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. D. Priyadarshini, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science with Cybersecurity. Today, we are going to discuss about components of CI/CD pipeline. What is CI/CD pipeline? Continuous integration and continuous delivery in software development. The CI/CD pipeline stages and phases we are going to discuss in this video. There are four stages in CI/CD pipeline. The stage 1 is source, stage 2 is build, third is test and fourth is deploy. We are going to discuss about each and every stage. The stage 1 source in CI/CD pipeline, the notification and the monitoring of the development of a software was just in the flow. The first is of commit, second one is of trigger, that is build, third one is of actual coding development, fourth one is of notify of a build outcome, fifth one deliver build to staging, sixth one is deploy to production, notify of testing outcome and runs the testing process. This was the working flow of CI/CD pipeline components. We are going to discuss about each and every stage, the major key factors of CI/CD pipeline components. The stage 1. The source stage is the entry point and trigger for the entire CI/CD pipeline. It is an instinctively linked to the version control system, which acts as a single source of truth for the code base. That is, it triggers, it builds, pre-fight the checks, static code analysis, nesting, security scanning was done in the first stage. Trigger means it built the source code. Pre-fight checks is we are testing for the code which was built for the small module. Third one is static code analysis. After development of the code, it might get integrated with other modules. This code is getting detached or attached to any of the module, whether it was individually, that is unit wise it is working or not, or after integration it is getting working or not, we are going to test. Third one is listing. This case we are going to link the modules or integrate the modules where the outcome of one module might be the input of another module. So such kind of dependencies may exist in any kind of a project. So we are going to check for that kind of a process. The last one is security scanning. Even after transferring the data from one module to another module, the validations of the data is not going to be changed in the first module. The module consists of the data, whichever is transferring the data to another module provides the complete security during transmission. Then we are going to discuss about stage 2, that is build. Once the source code passes the initial checks, the build stage transforms it from human readable code into the runnable package application. That is, after getting the customer views, that is feedback or requirements from the customer, we are going to design and build the software. Once the software is getting built, it transforms, that is building is nothing but really code building. We are going to enhance or we are going to make the English, that is high level language, into a computerized language. We are going to make ready with the source code. This stage consists of compilation, dependency management, artifact creation and immutability. The compilation is going to be checks whether the code is written, whatever the code written is right apart from the customer need. That is, it is going to validate the syntax of that programming language. Second one is dependency management. The management is going to find, that is dependency management is going to find about the modules integrities. This module integrity is going to be checked even after the development of the process. Third one is artifact creation. This creation is nothing but the front-end management. Even after each and every module was developed, the front-end design may have some creativity or it may undergo the changes of the front-end process. The last one is immutability. That is, even after the code is going to be changed, the structure, the schema, the building, the base is not going to be changed because it was built according to the need of the customers or the users. The third stage is of testing. The testing stage is where the built artifact is subjected to a religious and multi-layered validation process to ensure its quality, correctness and stability. That is, after constructing or after developing a project, we know that only the process of developing a project is not a success. Even the quality process of developing a project is not even a success. The accuracy of the outcome, that is the correctness, the processing time, loading and the processing memory space. These are all going to be considered during the testing phase. We are not going to consider only the software quality, we are going to check the correctness, stability, load management, memory capacity and execution speed, etc. etc. That is time consuming or not. This testing is going to be done in the stage of 3. The fourth stage is deploy. After a build of artifact has successfully passed all automated tests, the deploy stage is responsible for releasing it into the various environment and ultimately it to the end user. The environment promotion, deployment strategies, infrastructure as a code, that is IAC. This infrastructure, even after building a software, some system may not get applied with or supported with the software what we have built. So that we have to provide such environment has to support for the developed process what we have deployed. And the major part is the environment promotion. It provides a goodwill for the developers and also it maintains a good handshaking method of a customer and the developers. It is not even with the developer also, it might have the company relationship. And the third one is deploy strategies. The deploy strategies, then and there we are going, even after getting the code, we are not able to deploy it. After completing the complete process, after completing the complete product, then only we can go for the deployment. Though we have successfully developed the code after getting the feedback from the customer, these stages helps the customer to get the review on the project what it was deployed. Even after deployment, the software industry needs to maintain the software for the goodwill of the customers. Hope you understood these concepts of CI/CD components in this video. We discuss the next topic in the next video. Until bye. Thank you.